eyes, nose, and throat. And what I'm going to do actually is probably next week is I'm just going to give you each 5 minutes to tell me about your partner's skin. Because I do not want to have to do that during the midterm. I would rather get it out of the way and give you those points. Is everybody agreeable?
Yes.
Now, we need to look forward to the 5th week, and I need to hear from you who prefers to come in on a Saturday afternoon, because I'm going to be here from 9 to 12, and there's no way that you want to stay with me till 11 o'clock, because look how many people there are in our group. Would we really get everybody finished on a Tuesday night? Of course not. So I'm giving you advance warning that some people have to come with me, say at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock on Saturday of the 5th week. So start to think about your schedules, and you've got to work this out with your partner. Okay, now I'm going to get the equipment that I need for this exam. So what do I need so far? I'm going to need a stethoscope, right? So, yeah, that is mine. That's okay. Don't worry, it's a magic bag.
Okay.
And I'm going to need a
Right when you need it.
cotton tip swab. Okay, this is good. Now,
Yeah.
Let's switch.
I'm not going to do the skin exam. I'm going to actually go straight to the head. So under normal circumstances, I would wash my hands and I'm going to glove up. Now, notice that I go from the hair directly to the head exam. So the hair is brown with a medium texture. It's straight. It's fully distributed with some thinning at the caput. That's the top of the head. Now, the head is normocephalic, and there are no lumps or bumps, except there's a small papule here at the right occiput, right occipital area. So he's normocephalic, and there are no lumps or bumps other than the papule that I mentioned. Okay, now, can you smile? Great. So cranial nerve 7 is intact, motor is intact, facial symmetry. Now, the bilateral temporal arteries are +2 out of 4. Now, can you move your jaw open like this and side to side? Definitely bilateral crepitus. Now, can you clench your jaw? So the jaw is equally strong bilaterally. So that's cranial nerve 5 motor. Now, this is sharp and this is soft. Now I want you to tell me what you feel and where you feel it with your eyes shut. Sharp or dull?
Dull.
Okay.
Or just sharp.
Okay, good. And where did you feel it?
The left side,
Okay, this?
soft.
Okay, where?
Right side,
Good. Okay.
that is sharp. Right
Okay.
side,
Very good. All right.
soft.
Okay, good. Now, cranial nerve 5, you can open your eyes. Cranial nerve 5 sensory has 3 distributions. Ophthalmic, that's the eye, the maxillary, and the mandibular. So if you remember the rule of 3, see the 3 distributions? Ophthalmic, maxillary, mandibular. So what I say is, cranial nerve 5 sensory intact, able to differentiate between sharp and soft or dull appropriately. That says it. Okay. Now, we've just done 2 cranial nerves, haven't we? So now we can actually move into the neck. Okay, now I'm going to do the lymph nodes. Submental, submandibular, jugular-digastric, preauricular, postauricular, occipital. Now watch what I do on the superficial cervical. Okay, now the deep cervical. I'm going to pick the muscle up with my thumbs and then lift and then palpate with my fingers. Now see what I'm doing? The thumbs are still. These fingers move. See that? Now I'm going to do the posterior triangle, posterior cervical, supraclavicular, and infraclavicular. So there's no lymphadenopathy. Now the neck is symmetrical. And the trachea is midline. Now, I'm going to do the posterior approach so you can film. Now, my finger's on the cricoid. I lay down my third finger. Swallow, please. Here's the isthmus. I come out to the sides. Now, move your head a little to the left. Now I'm going to push with the right hand and palpate with the left. Yeah, he's got a palpable thyroid, but there are no nodules. To the right, palpate. Lovely. So there is no enlargement, and there are no masses or nodules.
Good.
Now, here I am. Parotid pulse is plus 3, plus 3. And I would take the bell of the stethoscope and I would listen here. Now, a lot of people do that when they're doing the cardiac exam because you already have the stethoscope on. That's probably what you're going to do in real life, and that's fine. But at least we should talk about it. Okay, now we've got a few other things to do, don't we? So we did the trachea, we did the glands, so we did the pulse. Now we need to do range of motion, right? Flex, extend, right, left, side bending, and our last cranial nerve. Can you shrug against my hands? So cranial nerve 11, spinal accessory is intact. Offers strong resistance to turning head, good, and bilateral shoulder shrug is intact. That's it. How hard is that? Now that's why I'm saying that taping and writing yourselves a script. What did I say? Write it down or tape it, create an MP3, and listen to it, because that's what I got on YouTube, because the students tape me and put me there. But anyway, that's how you get an A on the practicum. Make sense?
Yes.
All right, so we have plenty of rooms, so off you go. Now I'm